Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I'm going to talk about the next sequel to the Lunar coin from the Royal Australia Mint. This is the 2025 Year of the Snake. So it's the sixth one in the series of 12. So another cool one to get as part of a kind of a series, and this one has been definitely not as popular as the Perth Mint Lunar series, but it's still something that I personally like to collect, and I think it's pretty cool to have them as part of a series. So it's a $1 coin, so it's $1 denomination, and I love the way they do the obverse on this, and I think that's something that's quite special that the Royal Australian Mint has done very, very well. So as you can see here, $1 denomination. This one is only 3 nines fine silver. So unlike the Perth Mint's 4 nines fine, this is a 3 nines fine silver, which doesn't make too much of a difference, to be honest. And the other thing is this has got a mintage of 50,000. So it's not something that sells out super quick. You can still already buy the Lunar Dragon, which is this one here. You can still buy that off the Mint. It's still available on the website. So they're not selling out super quick, unlike the Perth Mint's version. So for me, for the design and aesthetics point of view from this one, I think it's a little bit of a miss. The key thing is kind of the scales on the, if I put it over here and put a closer image, the scales on the actual snake. It looks like it's got like little square kind of emblems on there, and for me that's a bit, it doesn't stand out as nice as having nice clean scales. So if you look at that compared to the scales on this one, you can really see the scales. It really pops out in the light, and it definitely, for me, it looks quite different from that aspect. So the face also is something that, for me, that's quite natural. This one here, the snake face, doesn't come across to me as natural compared to what I'd expect on a snake. Not to be honest, I see that many snakes around the areas, but it's still nonetheless pretty cool. Another thing I wanted to point out on this side with King Charles is if we look on this one with Queen Elizabeth, you can see she has the proof like kind of shiny finish, where they've gone with King Charles a frosted finish. So it's probably, for me, is the only difference in this side as well. Obviously we can see here the lunar calendar going around the effigy. Obviously this one being the Lunar Dragon. We've got the Lunar Dragon at the top, where this one being the Lunar Snake. We've got the Lunar Snake at the top. So obviously we can see here next year is going to be the Year of the Horse. So I do like the way they've done the effigies and the obverse on this side. Definitely looks cool, and this is the first one we've now got of King Charles for the Lunar series, same as we have for the Perth Mint version. So having a look at this, I thought I'd compare it also to the gold version of the Perth Mint, because it is a little bit similar in regards to having the snake wrapped around the bamboo. So this is, obviously it's only a smaller version of the gold, but you can see here both of them have a snake wrapped around the bamboo, and we've both got the Year of the Snake in the Chinese characters with the snake 2025 there. So very similar. This one, again, you can see the scaling of the snake a bit more. The bamboo seems a lot more compact and closer, where this one we've only got 3 shoots of bamboo going off there, so a little bit difference from that point of view. And then you've got a few leaves coming in there. So I'd love to know in the comments below, which is your favourite from the bamboo and snake version? Do you prefer the Perth Mints or the Royal Australian Mints? I'd love to know what your feedback is, but it's still nice to have that continuation of the series. As we can see here, we've got this one being a proof coin. We've got a frosted finish on the effigy with King Charles, and I'll show you the difference between that and the Bullion version here, where we've got a shinier version with the frosted background here. So I think King Charles with the shinier smooth finish there does stand out a lot more than having the frosted version, just like Queen Elizabeth did. So this is the first one that we had, which was the Year of the Rat. So a pretty good one there. This one holds a very good premium above the price. So you're looking for around $120 plus for this one, being the first one in the series. And this one's only going to go up in value because people are going to start collecting it and wanting to get back into the first original one. So this one's definitely a good one. Then we've got the Year of the Ox. This one was 2021, Year of the Ox. I really like this design, actually. I think this one for me is a pretty cool image. My favourites out of the Lunar series from the Royal Australian Mint is the Year of the Tiger. I think this one looks pretty cool. So definitely a nice little image there. And I think that for me is the pick of the bunch. Then we've got the Year of the Rabbit. Another cool one. Very cute looking rabbit there. As you can see here, very similar effigy. And then we had the Lunar Dragon, which is our current year that we're in. This one here looks pretty cool. The dragon, very different the way they've done the dragon compared to the Perth Mint, which I don't mind, but you kind of got that elongated one, 2024. So it's good that they've continued the series with only a minor difference with the way they've done the effigy of King Charles being the key difference. But it's one that I also haven't seen the coat of arms. So that's one that we've missed for 2024. I really enjoyed the coat of arms kind of series that they started off, because I like the way they've done the obverse and reverse of those ones. So for me, that was an absolute great series to collect. So hopefully they do keep up with that one in the future, and hopefully they've just had to miss a year because of the change effigy. But I thought that's something to look out for. Now, another key comment I want to make about this series and the Royal Australian Mint bullion or investment coins is from what I can see, they don't have any micro engraving from a security point of view. So there's probably a bit more potential of these being faked. So chuck in the messages below if you know of it. I've had a look under the microscope and I can't see any micro engraving or anything there from a security point of view. So there is higher chance on the secondary market that these could be faked. I don't know if they're sought after as much as the Perth Mint ones personally either, but just keep an eye out on that from my perspective and from what I can find, that there is no security micro engraving on there like we do with the Perth Mint, where they've got the letter P on there or something like that. So we've also got the Lunar Year. This is obviously coming out quite early, like all of them are now. So the Lunar Year is on the 29th of Jan 25. The Lunar Snake is known for someone that is born in those years, someone that's creative and wise. So be very interesting to see anyone that's born in 2025 post 29th of January. So they're going to be creative and wise, allegedly. So pretty cool. I'd love to know in the comments below what you think of this one. Is it a series that you collect, or is it something that you're not really interested from your perspective? I thought I'd also chuck in there's another snake one from 2013 out of the Perth Mint, another cool one. So it's pretty interesting seeing the design. I like it how they have continued on with that kind of roundness around the Chinese characters with the writing there. So that's something that they've continued on, and as you can see, every year it's in a different spot that they've done that. So kind of a neat way of doing it and putting it together. So if you like this content and you like the Lunar series out of the Royal Australian Mint, make sure you do give us a thumbs up as always. And if you're not yet subscribed to Dan the Collecting Man, make sure you do. I've got a lot of cool content and videos, and hopefully in the next week I'll have my interview with the Royal Australian Mint on my website. So definitely look out for that one on the YouTube page. Hopefully that comes up really nice and you really enjoy the questions that we talk through with the Royal Australian Mint. And as always, thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.